the Power Rangers documentary, right? It was dark. First, it started off with the power positive stuff that the kid, whatever, and it started getting dark. How the kids were being manipulated, were like thinking this is real, and kids dying from this game. So, for example, three kids went into a playground, right? Two boys, one girl, right? Two boys, one girl. The boys were beating up on the girl because they felt like they she want I guess she was a bad guy, and they started beating up on her, and she ended up dying. So I'm sitting there like, so no was no adults. You can't even blame Power Rangers for that because that takes the legitimacy off the parents, because you can't just like your little child, two boys and little child. No adult in the area said, "Hey, whoa, 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 whoa." I didn't know what the '90s were like. I was just born in '95, so I didn't know that how. My parents were like, when I was growing up, it was like, where you're going, tell us where you're going, tell us where, if you're going to the movie theater, tell us what movie you're gonna see and what movie theater you're gonna go to, and that was it. Because it just a survey the rule was. If you're going somewhere, you tell them where to go. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is the Ninja Storm character. I didn't even know. So, Top of the Fourth World told had this video talking about the Ninja Storm, talking about the Red Ranger just dealing with like mental problems, abusing his wife, ends up killing himself because he doesn't want he didn't want the knowledge to get the info to get out there on the news. Like, oh, he beats his wife, and he's also a Power Ranger, right? And to me, that seems very like, I get it, but it's like you couldn't just take the chart. I mean, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Being your wife is like, I don't know how you even get to that point. Like, even if she curses you out, you could just walk away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could walk away. I don't know. And then the Trini story. Then it's like, no, so John Finn, different fake, he committed suicide. We all kind of knew he committed suicide. I didn't know his brother committed suicide. I thought his brother was like, I didn't know his brother committed suicide, which affected his mental health, obviously, because like, if my sister killed herself, I would be so gone, bro. I would be so gone because that's my sister. Your sibling is your closest thing to a like beyond friendship. That's a beyond the power of friendship. But it's like, dude, his own brother died from suicide, hanging himself. And then okay, and then here's Jason Frank. He was bipolar, and he was like, "Hey, if you have issues, come talk to me." Da, 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 da. What I would have done, if this was my case, right? This is gonna be my thing. Should Jason David Frank, knowing that he was struggling with bipolar disorder and all like depression, all the stuff from his brother dying, from his past too, it was just like I would have taken a break and said, "Hey, listen, like hindsight is 2020, right? Hindsight is 2020." But I would have been like, "Hey, this is how you go to this person. Here's a number that you call to call these people to talk about your issues, and they help you, or whatever." So it's like it's so sad. I'm like, dude, even if you were just the face of the Power Rangers, dude, you had fans that love you. Everybody loved Jason Frank. Everyone loved Jason David Frank. Everyone liked Jason David Frank. JDF. Everyone loved JDF. I love JDF. I didn't. He wasn't even my Power. He was a Dino 30 Power Ranger. I watched that show like at least one. I watched that one clip. That one show about him. I didn't watch the whole series. I wish I did, but I didn't. But it's like I also felt like he felt like, oh, Power Rangers, oh, this is all I got. But it's like, dude, you have thousands, thousands, hundreds of thousands of fans who are willing to like call you, not even call you, to even just deal with certain stuff. And he almost got shot by this one guy who was crazy. I'm gonna wrap this all up in a minute. He almost got shot by an active shooter. I'm like, what? Because he was a cocaine. I mean, yeah, he was a coon. He did cocaine, but I was like he was. But it was just like, bro, people's lives. Like, you can't just judge people on like, okay, you did. He's probably trying to self medicate. So you as the judge, jury, and executioner. I forgot his kid's name. Whatever. Judge, jury, and executioner is gonna be like, oh, you do drugs, you sell drugs, you are bad. Final point. That's just it's ridiculous. But yeah. And I just feel like the whole Power Rangers so dark side. The Zeo Yellow Ranger and her issues, like she had to get like a substitute job. She had to be a substitute teacher, and she loved the fact that kids were saying, "Oh, you used to be a Power Ranger." Da, 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 da. But no, man, that's just crazy. Like, comment, follow.